Hey everybody, I hope you had a good rest of your week last week from my last video that I posted. I hope you all took some time to do a little self-care, or even if it was an hour of meditation last week, something that you did for yourself. I went and got my nails done, so I was very excited to go and do that. And then I also went to the grocery store and spent way too much money, but I'm excited to try out my first recipe on Wednesday. And then tomorrow I start going to the gym. So anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your week. And this topic tonight is gonna hit me a little bit more personal. And if I get emotional, I apologize, but at the same time I don't, because I'm just being real and I'm being me. And it's something hard for me to talk about because it's just life, and that's how I take things, because I'm a sensitive person and it's a hard topic for me. So bear with me, and I hope you are along for the whole ride, because I do have an important message to say. So as a teacher, we always tell our students, when you need help, ask for it. That means maybe they didn't understand what was happening in the class, or the math problem, or the reading article. So we tell the kids to raise their hands. But sometimes whenever we ask them to reach out to us, that can mean in a harder topic and more serious. Especially in the environment that I teach, sometimes our kids need a lot more help than we're aware of, and it's not just about academics. So that is what I'm going to talk about tonight, is about getting help and asking for help whenever you really think you need it. I am going to see a psychologist coming up here in about a week, and it has been very hard for me to admit that to myself. It's been very hard to schedule it. I would cancel, say it's not good enough, and just not want to do it, because I will admit I've had too much pride. With the background I have, I told myself, oh, I can get through this on my own. It's fine. Sweep it under the rug. It's no big deal. What I'm now realizing is that it is a much bigger deal than even my mental state of mind can control. And after talking with friends, because obviously our friends are there for us no matter what, after talking with family, our family is also there no matter what, I've come to the realization that I need to talk to someone that knows nothing about me, nothing about my past or present, and is going to go in with an open mind and just listen. As much as I love what my friends have to say, as much as I love what my family has had to say, I need to talk to someone who has an unbiased opinion and is going to be there to listen and offer advice wholeheartedly. Not that any other advice hasn't been wholeheartedly, but unfortunately, for what's going through my mind right now, I'm having really good days, and then I'm having really, really awful days. And I don't know how to process it. Everyone's been asking, like, how are you just not able to just say, forget this, after everything you've been through, after things that have been said to you, horrible things that have been done to you, how can you just not be over it? And if I could explain those thoughts and write those thoughts down, trust me, that is exactly what I would be doing. But unfortunately, because of the situation and because of how much happened and how much time passed, I am not able to do that. I am not at the mental state of mind to be able to process any of this. And I'm hoping, talking to someone that I've never met before, which is so nerve-wracking, even though I'm a social butterfly, but I am nervous. I don't know this person. This person knows nothing about me. I'm like, oh great, this person's gonna judge me, think I'm crazy. And I just have to go in and accept that could happen. But at the same time, this is what I have to do because it's best for me and my mental health and state of mind. I don't know how often these meetings are going to be. I haven't even gone to one yet. I don't even know if I'm going to go back. But because I preach that to my students, I also need to think about me in this situation and talk to someone, because I can only handle so much on my plate. I am human. I am not perfect. I am flawed. And I can sit there and say, I'm going to get through this. Time will heal me. But unfortunately, time isn't always what makes it work. Yes, time will help in that matter, but it's only been a month since everything honestly has been washed away, and my whole life has literally been turned upside down. I'm trying to get back into routines. I'm trying to figure out, this is who you are, embrace that. And right now my confidence is off and low. Even though I can feel pretty, on the inside, I don't mentally feel pretty. I feel like so much has been said. Going back to my first video, things that are sticking with me and replaying in my head. And I'm gonna be honest, there are days when I feel like I'm okay, but what I'm doing is just ignoring it. And I can't just sit there and ignore it. And there's days over break when I wouldn't get out of bed because I just kept, again, replaying things over and over in my head. So my point is, if you are struggling, whether it is because of a breakup, maybe you're going through a midlife crisis, something major just changed in your life, maybe you just lost someone, whether it was through an actual death or you feel like a death has hit you, which is what it truly feels like to me, I encourage you to go and talk to someone. I would have not said that a couple weeks ago, but honestly, I think this is going to be beneficial for me in the long run, even if it's just one session. I think it's going to help get things off my chest, maybe allow me to see a different side or perspective that I haven't seen yet. And I am just trying to smile and get through my days right now because I know I have a job I have to do. I have to be there for my students. I want to be there for my students, but I also am thinking about me and what is going to be best for me right now and what is going to help me love myself again. Not that I don't love myself, but what's going to truly deep down allow me to see that I am worth it. And I'm worth it to myself more than anyone else. So I encourage you to reach out. Again, I have friends who have encouraged this. They've talked to someone because of not only relationship issues, but just traumatic things that have happened in their life that's had a profound effect on them. And I should have listened to them a long time ago. And I really wish I would have. But I now am, and I am taking pride in the fact that I am admitting that I need to seek out help. And that's okay, because we are all human and nobody is perfect. So my shout out for this week goes to my friend Lauren in Springfield. She's my long distance bestie, as I call her. And I wanted to tell you thank you for really saying this to me and encouraging me to do this, because I know I was being really hard-headed and at the time when you were telling me, and I really just want to say thank you for pushing this on me, and I appreciate you. All right. I hope you all have a good rest of your week.